So we ended the last stream finishing off the Morning Star's entire arc. And I guess we're about to embark on a new arc. Third word that rhymes with arc. Disembark. Arc. Shark? Are we about to jump the shark? Is that what's going to happen? Okay. Moving on. I guess we're going to just try to jump right into it before I lose my mind trying to think of more random shit. I wonder how long each one of these is going to be. Purgation.
These 8 wills, these disturbers of serenity.
Off to a great start.
Miserable, wretched. Their purgation would be simple. Wills, emotions. Purgation is the ruler with a will.
I don't know what the word purgation means, but I'm imagining it means something to do with purging.
It shall be done. Unto the wretched vessel, its will and its emotion shall be revealed to purgation.
Or is purgation like Nexus and it's just another one of these keepers? I'm gonna go with that theory. A new view. Get the Greenwood Guardians going. We have not really made a good forest craft deck in a while, so we might attempt to go through this multiple times and rebuild our deck from scratch.
Did we make it? Is this a town?
All alone.
But there's water everywhere.
Is that not normal to you? I mean, Venice is a thing in our world. That is also a thing.
There's something there!
It seems friendly.
It's jiggling. It's moving. I think it's alive! I've never seen water flowing through a town like this. And I've never seen animals this strange before.
I'm no scientist, but I don't think that's an animal. It is a thing. As for what I would define it,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Where'd everyone go? Where are they?
Ah, now we're getting to the important things.
They're not here.
I'm all alone.
I wonder if I got separated from them.
There's this blue thing beside me. My problems aren't yet gone. Something, something, something. Ah, forget it. Where's my friends?
When we, dive through the gate, will we all be together in another world?
Yes, as long as nothing interferes. Let's go.
I wonder if I got sent to a different world all by myself.
Uh-oh. I doubt it. Because the story wouldn't flow as good if that happened.
Hey! So, do you know where everyone is? I knew you wouldn't answer.
It did answer, you just didn't understand it. And neither did I.
Oh, watch out! Huh?
You're supposed to have bread in your mouth when you run and bump into somebody.
Sorry, that magical life bomb could really hurt you. You should really stand...
Oh, now it's hostile. But it seemed so friendly.
Ah, it really seems angry. I'll take care of this, so just... Ah! No, I've got this. I mean, I don't really get this, but I can fight. This thing won't listen if we tell it to calm down, will it? Then I guess we've got no choice.
But it seems so passive. Why do we have to fight it? Everybody has their random moments of just smacking out of nowhere, I guess. Oh, this world is where this map is from. Okay.
Guess there's no other way. Hi there. Don't hurt me.
So what
Flee
is
while
the
I am still me.
overflow? What do you do? At the start of your turn, transform this follower into a wind blast dragon if overflow is active. At the start of your turn, transform it. Okay.
You have no right to tread here.
Stay away.
Let's do as much damage as we can. Silent Laboratory.
Ow!
I hear that that card is very meta. I don't really understand why. But one of the top decks uses it. I'm starting to study some of the top decks because ever since I started doing that, I've noticed that every deck I run into when I'm playing random other people is one of those 5 top decks.
Stay away.
Away with you!
Okay.
Even should I fall.
Hmm.
We're just getting started. Hey, let's play.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Getting close to that Greenward Guardian playing.
Playtime is over. I came to slay.
Someday, we'll soar together.
Care to misbehave a little bit?
You're in for it now. The path ahead is overgrown. You have no right to tread here.
Let's
done
make
for.
this a little bigger.
You think you're strong enough?
Yeah!
Away with you!
Beautiful skin!
Let's take it easy next time.
Okay. Oh boy, we're dropping frames right off the bat, huh?
You're in for it now.
Flee while I am still me.
Someday, we'll soar together.
Even should I fall.
Okay.
You have no right to tread here.
Let's get rid of that, 'cause Overflow's about to be active.
It won't be long now.
You think you're strong enough? Away with you!
Let's take it easy next time.
I forgot how much I don't like playing Forestcraft anymore. Mm-hmm.
Even should I fall.
Which fighter can go the distance?
Hey, let's play.
Let's see if this works out for me.
Here.
Keep those eyes healed! I can't look! motion!
Okay. We should be in the clear from this point on.
Looking much better now. You're just repulsive.
You have no right to tread here.
I invoked hey,
Okay.
let's play. Yeah!
She's not letting up!
Wonderful. Even should I fall.
Okay, do we win? Let's get rid of that.
She's not letting up!
Flee while I am still me.
Hmm. I always wanted to try this. Let's see how this works. Interesting.
Flee while I am still me.
Someday, we'll soar together.
Flee while I am still me.
I don't think this was a smart play for me.
Oh, come on!
I may have just thrown this game away.
Someday, we'll soar together.
Yeah, I think I just lost. I don't think Treacherous Reversal is a ideal way to win.
Let's take it easy next time. Ow!
Yeah, we threw this game away.
Oh, that hurts.
I don't see the point. Well, we tried something new and it didn't work, so not much to complain about there.
Guess there's no other way.
That's a curve. I guess I'll keep it. Okay, next time we don't play the world. That's probably just a dead card in our deck. Or not the world, the Hanged Man.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Ow!
Gobby's feeling hungry!
Gotta carve a way through.
Stay away!
Let's just make this bigger. Start going face hard.
You can still turn back. Gotta carve a way through.
I like! Give me that!
Stay away!
Okay. Grand Gargoyle again.
You're in for it now.
Let's just...
The forest was my teacher.
Hey, let's play!
Let's throw this
Move on
into the
now.
gargoyle.
I'm so sparkly! Yeah!
Probably should have done. And now we can
I
go
like! Give me that!
face with the rest.
Woodland technique.
Looking much better now.
Oh. That looks like Liliana a little bit before it evolved.
Just repulsive.
Your creatures are big and scary.
The path ahead is overgrown. You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here.
This doesn't matter as much.
You can still turn back. Gotta carve a way through.
Stay away!
You're in for it now.
I like! Give me that!
Okay, we're just gonna keep throwing fairies under the bus. Oh my goodness.
Even should I fall.
So I'm
The
gonna put
forest was my teacher.
you out.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
Hey, let's play!
A woodland technique. Like a fallen leaf.
I like! Give me that!
Away with you!
Oh, I could have played another fairy. Oops.
Even should I fall.
And so close, yet so far.
Gobby's feeling hungry!
Hey, let's play!
We got in.
I feel sorry about this. Just a little, though. Oh, that poor little thing.
She does feel sorry for it.
You dispatched that magical life form with such ease. I apologize for being unable to help. You weren't wounded, were you?
Ah, this music. It's beautiful. It speaks to my soul.
Oh no, I'm totally fine.
I just want to sit and enjoy this for a minute.
Oh, well, that comes as a relief. At the same time, I do beg your pardon, but it's just that, well, you're dressed so peculiarly.
I don't know what the current fashion is in this new place.
Huh? This is... It's... She thinks I'm some sort of weirdo. Should I tell her I came from another world? Would she even believe me?
Actually, that is the quandary of isekai, isn't it?
Might you be...
I'm an elf. I think. She's an elf, right? I've forgotten. It's been so long since I've seen the origin story of Arisa.
You're a traveler from another land, aren't you?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Huh?
I should introduce myself already. Maisha LaForge, Under Marshal of the Order of Blade Rights, the Guild of Knights. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That is the title. That is quite the title.
Yeah, you too. I'm Arisa.
Arisa, is it? You have my apologies. It can feel good to have a magical life form attack you as soon as you arrive in this land.
No, it's fine. If anyone should be sorry, it's me. I hurt that creature.
To dispatch those creatures is the work of knights. Thank you very much for your help.
No, I really didn't do anything.
It was so friendly, and then it saw you and became hostile.
Arisa, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to suggest something in the way of thanks and an apology.
Suggest something?
Assuming, of course, that you have no objections, I'd like to show you around this area.
Whoa! That would be great, but I really don't want to bother you.
To assist travelers from other lands is another one of our roles in the Order of Blade Rights. Worry not.
Nice. Knight, protector of the people, tour guide on Sundays. Are you also a sous chef? I just want to make sure that when I'm done filling out your resume, we have everything covered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not that I haven't had the weird host of odd jobs. I've gone from working at model shops to generic grocery stores and even movie theaters.
I'm not really a traveler, but I don't know much about this world. I guess I'll go along with her.
And then I guess you can call Twitch streaming as a hobby, technically.
All right then. Please, show me around.
Very well. In that case, please follow after me. Ah, yes. I'd forgotten to say something very important. Welcome, Arisa, to the land of Isunia, home of shimmering dew and guilds. My intrepid blade will protect you.
Oh no, we're in Ravnica. City of Water. Oh, I just realized that now that I can see this map, it looks a lot like those generic isekai towns that you see in like every In Another World show.
Would you prefer to ride in a gondola or walk, Arisa?
Oh my gosh, it is Venice.
Gondola?
Ah, that's right, isn't it? The gondola is a sort of small boat. See, like the one over there.
Small boat. Boat. I think Losaria told me about boats before. She said they float across the top of the water.
You've never heard of a boat before now?
Might this happen to be your first time seeing a boat?
Well, she's as perceptive as ever.
It's the, yeah.
I mean, I can understand never hearing about a gondola before, but I feel like that's a little bit foreign to have never heard of a boat.
I see. You've come here from the west, haven't you? There are essentially no bodies of water there.
Yes, that's it. It sure isn't easy to say I'm from another world. Sorry for lying to you, Maisha.
In that case, Arisa, this must be your first time seeing such large canals as these.
Canals? You mean these rivers, right?
Yes, these canals are the pride of Isunia. They draw water from the surrounding river. Canals like this one have been dug all around the land. If one has a gondola, one can practically go anywhere.
Whoa, that's amazing!
It is. Normally, it's more used in agriculture to be as a canal, but artificial canals for transport is honestly a novel concept. Anything that would get less cars on the road these days would be a good idea in my park.
Yes, indeed. Canals and guilds like ours are what makes Isunia.
I mean, if we are in Ravnica, can we at least get into what all the guilds are? Obviously, you're from some sort of knight guild, but what are the others?
Oh, I should mention that guilds are groups of people who have assembled for the same purpose. The land of Isunia, you see, is governed by a council of guilds.
A council of guilds?
A guild pact, if you will.
So many new words and sights. I really am in another world.
No, you're just very poorly educated. But yes, you are in another world.
All told, there are 4 guilds in one. Are you at all interested in learning more?
There are 4 guilds and 1? Do you mean there are 5 guilds?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Maisha, you're in the Order of Blade Rights, right?
Exactly. The Order of Blade Rights, Guild of Justice.
Okay. I'm gonna start writing some of this down. Might as well, right? Okay. Because I'm probably gonna get asked questions later. Order of Blade Rights. Justice. Underline. Okay, what are the others?
There is also the Magus Covenant Guild of Resplendence, there is Escamoli, Guild of Balance, and there is Nicola Adele, the Forbidden Guild.
Slow down. Covenant. Resplendence. Escamali? Balance. Nicola Adele. Okay.
And finally, there is Counter Solari, Guild of Stealth.
That is a mouth word. That is a mouthful. Counter Solari. Praise the sun, I guess. Solari. Stealth. That is 5 guilds.
Well, Nicola Adele isn't strictly speaking a guild. At any rate, though, each of these performs their own role in order to keep the balance in this land.
That's what she meant by 4 and 1. Because one of them doesn't really count.
Our primary mission as Blade Rights is to defend the capital in a spirit of strength and service.
Justice, if you will.
It's not as if our mission is anything extraordinary, though. The most we ever really do is dispatch the Magus Covenant's magic life forms. We also assist travelers and resolve other issues that the townspeople are facing.
Like running amok nonsense.
So long as it's within the scope determined by Escamoli, we'll go anywhere. We're peacekeeping jacks of all trades.
Nice. Sign me up.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Not at all. We simply wish to be in the service of this land.
It's almost like you protect and serve.
The service of this land? That really is cool.
If only we had something like that in real life.
Maisha, do the other guilds work to keep the peace of the land like the Order of Blade Rights? Oh!
Eleanor Gloria, you're the guild marshal, so you'd better start explaining. Today's going to be different.
What's going on here? What's a Johnny doing here?
Wrong. You want to know why? Because you're a big dumb oaf with a nasty look in your eyes.
I was born big, and I've always had this look in my eyes. It's nothing I chose.
Okay.
Oh, Arisa, my apologies. I have a sudden errand to take care of. I'll be back soon.
Alright. I wonder if it has something to do with those people over there. I hope it's alright.
Your positivity knows no bounds, but you should at least know better. Oh, look, another one.
Ah! Another one!
Fingers crossed friendly.
Oh no, it looks angry. I'd better defend myself.
Oh well, so much for that.
I'd better defend myself.
Okay, that is way above curve. Much better. Are you gonna play stuff so that I can actually have my deck work the way it's designed to? I know it's just gonna give me every spell and no followers in a follower deck, huh? What do? Let me read it. Now let's just do the efficient play.
The forest was my teacher.
You're done for!
Sir Survival is a battle. A woodland technique.
We're just gonna try to punch face. Unga boonga go
May the
face.
forest be at peace.
Why can't I mix cards? I want to do Shadowcraft Forest Craft. That sounds fun.
Hey, let's play.
Let's do this.
Spider can go the distance.
Hey, let's play. It won't be long now.
Caught is one of my
Eyes healed.
favorite win conditions.
I can't look.
A woodland technique.
May the forest be at peace.
Mummy.
Like a fallen leaf.
Darn.
The path ahead is overgrown. You have no right to tread here.
Start getting the Greenwood Guardians going.
Judgment upon the weight of your soul.
offer to the reaper.
Even should I fall, you're in for it now.
Which spider can go the distance?
You have no right to tread here.
Hey, let's play.
When in doubt, ward. I ward you.
That forest exit.
How's it going, Shattered Controllers?
Hey, let's play. I'll teach you all the steps.
Unexpectedly cozy.
Even should I fall,
We're in Ravnica, it seems. Okay, so we're gonna play
the
this.
path ahead is overgrown.
Let's get rid of the biggest thing.
Off to greet the next sinner.
And let's go wide.
No right to tread here.
Hey, let's play.
She's not letting up.
My favorite card.
Judgment upon the weight of your
I'll teach
soul.
you all the steps.
No, my strategy.
Let's play.
You're in for it now.
Hey, let's play.
Oh, this is bad. I'm about to get punched for a
Lest
lot.
your soul weigh more than a feather.
Even should I fall,
Ow!
That's a lot of damage.
the path ahead is overgrown. You have no right to tread here.
The forest was my teacher. A woodland technique.
I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Calendly.
That sucks.
I can't believe I lost.
This is what I don't like about Forestcraft. It feels like playing mono red in Magic the Gathering, only you peter out even quicker. Because you don't have a lot of that ability to smack someone for 4 damage on turn 1. Because the way mono red works in Magic right now is you have so many little aggro guys with Storm that you generally win on turn 4. But if they have a way to stall you out past that, you're gonna never win. And that's what it feels like is happening here.
You have no right to
I get so close to winning, and then they just clear my board, and because I don't have Storm on anything, I can just never get those last little points of damage in.
Don't hurt me.
Give me that!
Away with you!
Because clearing your opponent's board is so heavily important, it feels like, to the meta sometimes.
Give me that!
Away with you!
Stay away. I'm just a little withered.
It doesn't feel like it's combo oriented, it feels like you play a lot of cheap things in one turn and hope to get value off of that, is what it feels like with Forestcraft. It's like, only does something if you play 2 cards, which means you have to live long enough to get to those late game plays, which means either you hold a bunch of low mana stuff in your hand forever, which I don't really like doing.
Gobby's feeling hungry!
You're done for.
I just want to punch face.
Away with you!
Stay away.
Okay, we got him back to 6 health. Now, he somehow stopped us from playing creatures for the rest of the game at this point, last time.
Even should I fall.
We got a card draw spell, so we can probably dig our way out of this. Runecraft is the one that feels combo-oriented to me.
What a relief.
Don't hurt me.
You have no right to tread here.
Stay away. It won't be long now.
Like,
You're strong. Away with you!
like 2 of the top 5 decks, to my knowledge, currently in rotation are Runecraft decks. And one of them is the cancerous deck that I used to run into all the time, where it's just, what's her name, Carl Caddy Sorceress. I built a Carl Caddy Sorceress deck like a few days ago. And ever since I built that deck, almost every game I play is a mirror match where I'm going up against somebody else that's playing Runecraft, and they're pretty much playing the exact same deck list I'm playing. Just with a few cards swapped out.
Which fighter can go the distance?
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play. Stay away.
So my strategy right now is just go wide with 1/1 Ward Fairies.
Hey, let's play.
Now, where was that forest exit?
Hey, let's play.
We have a term for that in Magic the Gathering. We call them push cards. It's where you make a card that's got a high rarity that does a lot of things, and you make it do a few extra things to motivate people to buy packs. Oh, I have lethal. Nice. Like, I bet you if she was a gold card and not a legendary card, she would not be as powerful, and they would probably have taken like 2 things off of her. Yes, Oko! Is there any format where he's legal in anymore? I think he's legal in Commander, and that's about it. Like, the cards like that shouldn't happen in CCGs. Like, Carol, I expected because of how powerful she was, and she's basically, there's no interaction against her. It's just, they play her, her effect happens, and you deal with it. They probably should have nerfed her or banned her, is how my reaction to cards like that would be.
It's absorbing all my arrows. It might be stronger than the one before.
I've been playing Magic the Gathering since Origins, but I've only been playing Standard since Ixalan. Oko's Reign of Terror was horrifying. It was basically turn 2 Oko, and you are just shut out of the game for the rest of the game. And then you get smacked with like 3/3 food tokens. I'd say that I'd actually wish Oko was still around, because I think that that was still better than turn 3 Ugin. Yeah, I actually don't blame Wizards as much anymore. I'm starting to blame, I think their parent company, Hasbro. Yeah, Standard is literally just Bant ramp into Ugin, Mono Green ramp into Ugin, Simic ramp into Ugin, or Sultai ramp into Ugin. And every so often you get the Rakdos Sacrifice deck with the Cat Oven, or Antimer Reclamation. But that's about it. There is
Apologies for making you do the cleanup.
There is a new one that's been coming out. There's like a Boros aggro dog deck that's pretty cool, though.
No, I'm sorry.
I just miss the good old days when budget was viable.
Whoa, he's really scowling at me. Did I make him angry?
He has resting bitch face.
Oh! Maisha! Are you alright?
Yeah, I think that's enough of mini rant. I like Boros. One of my favorite decks to play right now is Haktos. He's a Boros card that Merchant likes to call the casino aggro card.
Sorry there, Maisha. I was slow to lend a hand.
He's a red, white for a 6/1, has to attack each turn. He gets... When he enters the battlefield, either 2, 3, or 4 gets rolled on an RNG, and then he gets protection from everything but that. So he's basically Achilles.
No, I should be the one apologizing if anything. I'm always causing some sort of problem or another.
He's a hilarious card.
Don't sweat it. I ought to say hello already. The name's Cetus, member of the Order of Blade Rights. You?
It's funny how sometimes you can get him on the field, and if he rolls a 4, the only thing that can destroy him is a CMC 4 effect, which means some people will just quit the game right then and there because they might not have a single 4-cost spell in their deck. Although if you have a board wipe that destroys everything, it still kills them. And people forget that, because most people just don't know how protection works.
I'm Arisa.
Arisa's a traveler, and I was serving as her guide.
Yeah? Hope Maisha doesn't get in your way too much.
I think that's how it's spelled.
What? Cetus, how could you? Certainly I haven't been much help yet, but all the same.
Can't take a joke?
Cetus! Arisa, there's nothing funny about this.
Sorry. It's just that you two seem like such good friends.
Oh, yeah?
Welcome to the arena of fate.
Thanks for the follow.
How put it exactly. Cetus is always helping me in some way or another, despite the fact that I'm under Marshal.
Under Marshal.
Oh, don't sweat it.
He seemed like a really scary person at first, but I think that he's really kind. I shouldn't have been scared of him just because of how he looks.
He looks like, he reminds me of a Johnny, but I'm just assuming this is a race of people in this world.
Cetus? Sorry for being scared of you a second ago.
No biggie. It's nothing new.
No, I'm not scared anymore. You seem really kind, Cetus.
He's evil, Johnny.
Kind?
Yeah, like your voice and the way you act.
Oh, that's the second time anyone's ever said that to me.
Only the second?
You have a rather aggressive look in your eyes, Cetus. That's why people often get the wrong impression. But as a matter of fact, you're incredibly kind. Just the type for our Guild of Justice.
Oh.
Oh, Cetus, I haven't embarrassed you, have I?
Who cares? I'm going back to the guild now. What about you two?
Ah, how to proceed. I should report to the Marshal about what just happened. But I'm also in the middle of guiding someone.
Well, if you skipped all the story, it's easy to look it up or just read it. I'm told that the story is very generic for the first 2 chapters and that this is the point where it gets really good. And it is very interesting, and as far as I can tell, this is just Ravnica.
If you're not busy, how about tagging along, Arisa?
Yes, that's right. The Order of Blade Rights is one of the great sights that travelers come to see. Perhaps I shouldn't refer to it as one of the sights, though.
It's just a guild world.
How about it, Arisa?
Well, if you two don't mind, I'd love to go.
Good. Let's head back to headquarters then. Anything happens on the way back, I'll handle it. Welcome, Arisa, to the land of guilds and shimmering dew, Isunia.
The way his mouth moves just reminds me of like a sock puppet. I've been playing Shadowverse since World Uprooted.
Apologies, Cetus. I said that to her just a bit ago.
I was aware of Shadowverse ever since. The first trailer I ever saw for it was for, what's it called? Steel Rebellion. So I've been aware of it for a while. I just never got around to playing it. And then it's like, the anime started airing. And I'm like, oh, there was an anime that was announced. I said, I guess I'll start playing Shadowverse. I felt obligated to at that point.
Oh.
I'm really disappointed that the anime is not the story from this game, though. I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
I'm glad I met such great people. If I stick with Maisha and Cetus, I'll learn all about Isunia.
Although I will admit that the anime that we are getting is literally better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Was in its early seasons.
And if I do that, then I should be able to find a way to rescue Losaria. Wait for me, Losaria!
Oh. I'm gonna get a new leader? That's cool. Or maybe we get his card. It's just the emblem?
I was watching you from a ways away. You know your archery.
Oh, my best friend taught it to me.
Oh my, your friend certainly sounds impressive.
Yeah, Losaria's super strong, and she's super nice. So I have to help her no matter what.
Help her? Is Losaria by chance in some sort of trouble?
Maisha, quit prying.
She's currently been kidnapped by shadow monsters and then is being used by them to be the vessel of a god of liberation or something or other? Is that how we word this? I think Hero's okay. He feels like standard shonen fare for me. My favorite character in the anime is probably that pro player who does all of the Earthright stuff, and then he like has the weird magic shtick. He's probably my favorite character in the anime.
Ah, yes, you're right. My apologies, Arisa.
I do like Alice. I'm not a big fan of idols or idol culture, but Alice is a very interesting character, and I'm excited that the season of the Shadowverse anime is continuing because I felt like her character arc didn't get resolved. I'm probably a Havencraft or a Runecraft main, to be honest.
No, I should be the one apologizing.
I used to enjoy playing Forestcraft, but I hate getting steamrolled into the ground. It feels bad. Every so often, I'll like get an opponent who's just gets dead draws, and then I just ferry them to the face.
I do want to save Losaria, but I shouldn't have made Maisha and Cetus worry.
Yeah, but I get most of my wins with Havencraft, and because I ended up getting a bunch of those Lycanthals in the new set from boosters, what's her name, the Full, and it combos with Carl. I made a couple copies of Carl, and that specific 2-card combo is broken as all hell. I've been getting a lot of wins with that, and I feel bad about it, but at the same time, I've died to it so many times that I don't feel as bad as I should. And I've gotten more mirror matches than anything else. Yep.
No, really, I'm fine. I'll figure something out.
I've ran into only one other item shop deck that I've seen so far. I've lost to it twice, I think. But I don't have a lot of cards, so I can't make super efficient versions. So it usually turns into I get matched up against the item shop or I get matched up against Carl, and it's like, I'll die to that.
Well, let us know if you change your mind. As the Guild of Justice, we can surely help in some way.
All right. Thank you so much.
No thanks needed. It's all in a day's work.
Actually, because of the new Lycanthal the Full, if you have the absolute perfect draws and you get get 2 or 3 Lycanthals in your first 1 or 2 turns, you can actually get the OTK with Carl by Union Bursting her on turn 7. It's ridiculous.
I don't see what's so funny. All right, we're here.
Whoa, this place is so cool. It's like it's old and new all at once.
Before the new set came out, I would always keep losing to the exact same Swordcraft deck, where it's just Evolved Sword with what's his name, Kagemitsu the Matchless Blade.
Precisely. I love the interior of our barracks as well.
Oh, welcome back, Under Marshal Cetus.
What rank is Under Marshal? Is that like second in command? Evo Sword is a lot of fun. I just wish I had more of it.
Oh, greetings. How are things looking?
As far as our reports say, it looks like there are 2 magical life forms left.
If that's the case, then I believe we've already made quick work of them. Are there any reports of injuries?
When I got into this game, people told me that, oh, it's very cheap to get into, and the legendary cards don't matter so much. I was lied to. I was blatantly lied to. All the meta is just, you have 6 to 9 legendary, sometimes 12 legendary cards in a deck. When you have, in a system where you have 40 card decks, that's ridiculous.
There was one squad what got ambushed, but they never got scraped up a bit. All's in order, Under Marshal.
Whew, that's a relief.
Oh, and, Under Marshal, who's that?
Who's that?
Ah, my apologies. I should have introduced her sooner. She is a traveler visiting Asunia. Her name is Arisa.
Actually, you've been playing the game a little bit longer than me. There's a question I've had floating around that nobody seems to be able to answer for me. How do temporary cards work?
Oh, it's good to meet you. I'm Arisa.
Because I crafted that, the world guy, because I keep getting killed by that guy and it annoys the hell out of me, and I kind of want to build a deck around him, but I'm not really sure.
She is certainly adorable, but she was also able to wipe out a magical life form in mere moments.
No, not really. It wasn't all that quick.
Hey, you really got it, eh, young lady? Hey, you some kind of archer, are you?
What accent is that supposed to be?
It's not every day you see a bow shaped like that. Mind if I take a closer look?
It's a yes or no question, Arisa.
Enough. Start acting like a blade right.
Yes, sir.
You trade the temporary gems for a copy of a legendary. You can only get one copy of a certain legendary with temp gems. Side Games hasn't really said when they will stop being temporary, so it's permanent. That's probably because I've googled this and like I couldn't find any valid information, and it was like they're just permanent, kind of. So I guess I'll just craft all of them since I don't have any reason not to. Is there anything else temporary gems are used for besides that?
Cetus, I'm going to report to the Marshal. Following that comes...
Drawing up a report, turning it in to Escamali. Sure. Don't forget, though, there's something missing.
Well, yes. I suppose there always is.
I'll head out. You stay here and handle the rest.
I apologize that it always turns out like
That makes
this.
sense to me.
Don't sweat it. What'll you do, Arisa? If you don't mind, I could guide you around instead.
Are you sure I won't be in your way? Don't you have something to do now?
There's something I'd like to show you in order to help you understand Isunia better. If you don't mind, that is.
Seriously?
He seems very
I'd love
helpful.
to go.
Cetus, if you take Arisa to Magus, then her image of Isunia will surely...
They're as much a part of Isunia as anything else.
Ah, then, well, I will meet you at Escamali. There are still other sites that I'd like to show Arisa.
One of the reasons I've been playing Shadowverse more and more is because in MTG Arena, the card crafting system sucks. They have the vault system where you're all... Imagine if the way you got vials instead of scrapping your extras is whenever you got your extra duplicates, the game kept track of that and said, you know what, you've earned the ability to craft 5 cards of your choosing.
Sounds good. What do you say, Arisa?
All right, let's go.
Before we reach Magus, there's one thing that I ought to talk to you about. Do you know what a rose is?
Yeah, there are a lot of them growing in the forest.
Yeah. From what I remember right, the way the vault works is you get 1 point for every time you get a 5th copy of a common. You get, like, I think 3 for every 5th copy of an uncommon, 5 for a rare, and 10 for a mythic. And then every time that those points add up to 1,000, you get a mythic wild card, 2 rare cards, and like 4 uncommon wild cards. If I remember right, that's how it works, and it's stupid. Just let me scrap cards I don't use.
The folks we're about to meet are roses, with thorns sharp as razors. Best prepare yourself.
They're kind of dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're also Esunia's rulers. Couldn't hurt for you to see them once.
My only complaint about Shadowverse is I would argue the game is very legendary card focused, no matter what people tell me. And legendary cards cost way more than they should. They should probably, like, if it's costing me like 800 or 1,000, it should be proportionate. It's like I would have had it set so it's like, let's say 100 vials for a common or bronze. Let's say 200 for a silver, 500 for a gold, and then maybe 1,000 for a legendary. That's how I feel like it should be, but it isn't.
If anything happens, I'll step in. Let's go then, Arisa.
Oh, this was literally just an all-story chapter. That is cool. I didn't even have to do anything. Nice. Okay, they're making me pick a deck this time. I've opened the vault a few times. If you do your dailies every single day, you'll get enough money to open maybe one pack a day.
This is the heart of the capital.
Whoa, it's so pretty. It goes on and on forever. And wow, look at all that water.
That's the Fountain of Prosperity.
Fountain of Prosperity.
It's like a spring, but different, huh?
Yes, it's an artificial spring.
Sorry.
Huh? What is it, Cetus?
I'm not so good with words. Said I'd show you around, but I've barely spoken at all.
I wouldn't know about anything here if I was alone. Thanks for being my guide.
Oh?
Yeah.
Not much longer, Arisa. Stay alert.
That's a thing. I'm guessing it's a homunculus?
What is that thing?
That's their watchman. It's harmless enough. For now, anyway. Come on, let's go inside.
I actually like Portalcraft.
I am Cetus Law, member of the Order of Bladewrights. I've come to take care of today's matter.
I wish puppets were better, but other than that, I like it.
Welcome, welcome. It couldn't have been easy dragging that big body of yours all the way out to these parts.
That guy seems kind of scary.
He also seems like kind of an asshole.
Take me to Eleanor Gloria. As the Guild's marshal, she's obligated to explain.
Ed!
Eleanor is unfortunately accompanying guests in town.
Take me to her.
I had another thought, but I lost it. What was it about? Oh yeah, Bloodcraft. I don't like Bloodcraft. I feel like for Bloodcraft to work, you have to have like those really good key cards that do stuff when you're at Vengeance or do stuff when you're at Wrath. Otherwise, you're just playing a jank bunch of cards.
Oh dear. Well, if you truly insist.
Wanna go?
There'll be no need. Stand back. I'll take this.
Eleanor Gloria.
Cetus Law. You're always causing me some sort of trouble. I don't have time for this, you know.
What is the best blood deck right now?
You and the Magus Covenant, you experiment with magical life forms. You fail, and then you have the gall to let those things escape.
I prefer to play Avarice Blood. That's the one that I like the best, because where can you go wrong with drawing cards?
You've gone too far. Today, and I mean today, you turn yourself into Escamali.
Even if I went, the most they'd do is curtly send me back. Have you ever tried using that head of yours? I swear.
I'm not sure
You
if I like
there.
her.
Who, me?
That figures. Where'd you crawl out of anyway? And what's going on with those clothes of yours? And that bow?
Why does everyone gotta make fun of the clothes? I think her outfit's fine. I have definitely seen skimpier. I think hers is reasonably tame. Ravening corruption, huh?
Turn yourself in, Eleanor Gloria.
Really now? Didn't I tell you you were a big oaf with nasty eyes? Why are you condescending to me?
Okay, now you're getting needlessly violent.
You just don't learn, do you, Cetus Law?
Lucia in the anime manages to make Bloodcraft look a lot cooler than my personal experience with it is.
Your ilk are the ones who never learn. Stand back, Arisa.
No, it's fine.
And Dragoncraft, I feel is middle of the road. I keep getting stomped into the ground recently with this weird Dragoncraft discard deck. I haven't really looked into how it works or functions yet, but I'm sure it's okay.
This is between us and them. Your help's nothing we...
You showed me the town, Cetus. I want to repay you.
One of the reasons we're playing the story mode right now and not anything else is because every time I've gotten into a match has been either a mirror match, or I go up against Discard Dragon, or Item Shop and lose. I've only literally faced 3 decks lately. It feels like there's no variety right now when I'm doing matchmaking.
Okay, but don't bite off more than you can chew. They mean business.
Okay. I don't want to hurt anybody, so don't get violent, okay?
Yeah. I had most of the cards already, so I just made Carl. Caddy Carl. Easy, no brain wins on turn 7. Sometimes my opponent gets better draws than me, and I die before then.
You just don't learn, do you?
I've died to that Discard Dragon deck on turn 6 sometimes.
I'll display my incomparable worth.
Yeah, but I already have like almost all the cards in the Carl deck, and that's the main reason why I made it. I actually didn't make it. I made my version of it because I don't like copying decks. Like, I'm running Form Bender instead of some of like the cards that they run.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Because I like Form Bender. Because it really helps disrupt my opponent from what they're doing.
You're in for it now.
Because it's really funny when they see that their key card is on the field and it gets turned into a 2/2 golem.
You have no right to tread here.
Yeah, so I'm basically running a spin-off of the Carl deck.
Come on!
Yeah, I'm still running 3 copies of Carl and 3 copies of the Fool, but so I do have my own unique twist to it because I don't have all the things. Like, I'm running that golem that can enter the battlefield as, like, an artifact and ping something for 3.
The forest was my teacher.
You're done for!
Survival is a battle. A woodland technique!
Yeah, but because of the fact that my deck is different, when I do get those mirror matches against those other Carl decks, I can sometimes shut them down because I'll turn like their Earthrights into golems when they need those in order to draw cards, or their amulets get to go away, or get rid of a key last words card on a Shadowcraft deck. It's sometimes Formbender is an underrated card in my opinion. Class President Hannah.
Hey, let's play.
Yeah, I kind of noticed there's not a lot of board caring about. Yep, Vergewalker is one of my favorite cards in Runecraft right now. What do I want to play this turn? I guess we'll play this.
Hey, let's play.
Do the mana efficient play.
Will be different. It won't be long now. I'm so sparkly. Yeah.
It's a 4/4. You do need 2 Earthrights if you want it to really be a board clear, though.
Oh, come on!
Can you handle this?
Let's play. My name's Blue.
Yeah.
Short for Blue.
But his ability is also tied to an evolution point, and those are semi-limited, I guess.
Which fighter can go the distance?
You have no right to tread here.
This ends here.
Keep those eyes healed! I mean...
Adamantine Golem is one of the cards I don't have, so I don't run it.
Yeah! I'm going home.
Adamantine Golem is one of those cards where I definitely feel it's a push card that's way too good for what it needs to do. Any card that basically does something for free is kind of broken. And that's the design philosophy that most card games usually go by. And I find it kind of absurd that it has an ability that casts for free. It's like, just reveal this, and it does something for free. It's like, okay. Yeah, Item Shop is really good, and I'm not gonna buy it.
So it was you, after all.
Hey, let's play.
Away with you!
I can't look!
I think she's running out of steam, and I might be able to just punch face now.
Even should I fall.
Yeah, we did it. This is my favorite card.
I can't look!
Oh, you're more than I expected.
This is a card where I feel like it's simple, it's balanced, there's counterplay.
They're not working.
It enters the battlefield, it does a thing, it has a passive thing. Other than that, you just beat face with it. What do you like? I had an old standard deck for Runecraft that I ran where it was just all about getting as many golems on the field and then getting effects that synergize with golems. And I kind of missed that being viable.
It appears wooden, but it houses magical power. A strange bow indeed.
My arrows won't reach. How come?
Still...
Watch out, Arisa!
That's all for today. I'm the Cosmic Flower. Respect me lots, reject me not.
Eleanor, you have a duty.
You must hate mono red Magic the Gathering, huh? Just dying on turn 4 to Embercleave or Torbrand.
Get lost for today. I'm too busy to keep you nitwits occupied.
Magic the Gathering is having a similar problem where the game's just too fast right now. It's turn 4 and turn 5 wins is the norm.
Most of the time, those dissipate within a few hours anyway. No one's been hurt, so don't get bent out of shape. Adios!
That's a scream.
My, what a bunch of knuckleheads. What would I have to eat to be like you? Rocks? Talk about a real head scratcher. Well, whatever. I'm off to see Isabel then.
Oh! So Isabel ended up with you. And like that's the one thing that I kind of wish was true in most card games. But you got to remember that all these card games are for profit, so balance isn't exactly in interest because if certain things get overpowered, it motivates more spending.
Ouch.
Are you hurt, Arisa?
No, I think I'm fine. What about you, Cetus?
What got them to take action in Nerf? Was it like breaking the format?
Oh, I'm alright. Even if I stumbled a bit back there.
No, you did fine. That woman's really strong, though, huh?
She's Eleanor Gloria, aka the Cosmic Flower, the head of the Magus Covenant.
So she's the head of a covenant.
She's renowned as one of the greatest mages of our time. Thing is, she's more or less a kid on the inside. You can see how she doesn't know how to listen. It's not rare for her experiments with magical life forms to throw the town into chaos. She can be a real handful.
So not everyone in a guild is nice.
We've got our goals, and she's got her goals. The other guilds, of course, are no different.
I ran into this weird Shadowcraft deck that was Burial Rite. It's one of the top decks right now, I think. It goes nuts, doesn't it?
There's more than one path through Isunia. It's a land that gets by through the collision and communication of the 4 guilds and 1.
4 guilds and 1.
Gets by through communication. That sounds really nice.
I don't really know. I don't play as much Shadowcraft as I used to. My favorite thing in Shadowcraft was just to play with that yokai that does the ball bouncing thing.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. Communication means that people are working together, right? I just thought that was nice.
Yeah, I have to agree. I love this land. I love the way it all comes together. That's why I want to protect it.
You're really cool, Cetus.
The other one that I run into a lot is He Who Once Rocked.
Let's move on to Escamali next. Mind if I keep the tour going?
Yeah, that'd be... Wait, is that Erica?
What's the matter?
It's, just, my friend. My partner.
Oh, you should go then.
Really? Are you sure? But you were in the middle of showing me around.
I'm heading to Escamali now. Once Maisha and I submit the report, we'll go back to the guild. I really owe you one from back there. You should stop by later.
Alright. Thank you!
I think it's cool that you end up with the knights that are like the guardian type people, because that was kind of your goal at the beginning of the story, if I remember correctly. Sacristan is really good, but you can easily win
really
without
Erica,
trying.
wasn't it? Where could she have gone?
See, my favorite thing to play in Unlimited is Teo. I get it to happen like maybe once in every 15 games, but when I get that Prophetess of the Creation on the board, yes, I feel like I have won. Even if I probably could have won the game like 3 turns earlier by not trying to play her. And that's my experience with Unlimited.
I've seen that you wield the true blade. Still, even if you wield it, will the people understand its meaning?
I'm not so sure, but even so.
It's her! Erica!
That voice.
I ran into Anatomy in the story mode. Nexus was using an Anatomy deck, I believe, in Arisa's story mode or in the Morning Star. So I have at least a vague idea how Anatomy goes.
Erica! Oh good, it's you!
So you're here in this world too?
Yeah. I got split up from everyone else. I thought I was alone.
Is that right?
You should come with me, Erica. I met a bunch of really nice people called the Order of Blade Rights.
Erica, you always give me the impression that you are way too stiff. Oof. Oh boy, that does sound scary.
So who is that person, Erica?
That's none of your concern.
We're about to have like a huge guild conflict, aren't we?
Who is that guy? He's as strong as Eleanor. No, maybe even stronger. Tell me who you are!
There's a name people call me, but I don't use it myself.
Get back from Erica, or else I'll...
Arisa, please stop.
Erica?
I won't allow you to turn your bow against this man.
But he has such a scary look in his eyes.
He's wearing an eye patch. Do you mean eye? He's got a scary look in his eye.
If what I say won't get through to you, then maybe this will!
Guess we're fighting Erica. Pudding! I run into people with that avatar all the time.
Please stop this, Erica! Maybe my sword will get through to you.
Ambush is a very interesting mechanic. I built a swordcraft deck at one point, or built around ambush. I like that, what's it called, the frog guy, where if you evolve him, he gets ambush at the end of every turn, and then I just hit him for 3 damage every turn. That was the win con.
You have breathed your last.
Oh, you're gonna emote at me, huh? Well, I'm gonna,
Time for target practice.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
What does pudding card do? I didn't actually read it. I know I've ran into people using it, and I don't remember what it does.
Lose here.
See, that's why I run Formbender. I just turn stuff into 2/2 golems.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Stay away. They're picking on me.
Just get some fairies in my hand.
I've got a real bargain for you. Ow!
I can't lose here.
That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Is that how the meme works?
The path ahead is overgrown.
Hey, let's play.
Gotta carve a way through.
Not like this.
Whirling into action.
Heavenly brick.
Conflict is everything.
That's funny.
You're in for it now.
You know what I think would be a good way to stop the Carol? There's a card in Magic the Gathering called Hushbringer that would be really cool. It's just it's a 1/2 that when it's on the field, when creatures enter the battlefield, if they have an ability that activates when they enter the battlefield, it doesn't happen. I feel like that would be a fun card in Shadowverse just because it says, hey, guess what? Your cat sorceress does nothing.
You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here.
You're done for.
But is there a card that does that in Standard?
Away with you! My wind has died.
I'm also surprised that fanfare or something along those lines isn't a keyword yet in Magic the Gathering.
Victory is in my sight.
You are done for.
Because being able to negate fanfare would definitely be a really good control ability to have.
Should I fall? Even should I fall?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Hey, let's play. I invoke your name. Let's play.
Embrace chaos.
Yeah, but I just find it weird that Magic the Gathering doesn't have a keyword for enter the
It won't
battlefield.
be long now.
And Magic the Gathering is like one of the oldest card games. It's gonna be 30 years old in a few years. What just happened? Oh boy. That bad. That real bad.
Which fighter can go the distance?
It won't be long now.
Keep those eyes healed!
Yeah, I mean healed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't look!
How could I lose?
I must return. back to my homeland.
I've got a real bargain for you.
I can't lose here.
Okay, we need to refresh our hand a little bit. That's a good play for next turn.
The forest was my teacher.
This ends here.
Survival is a battle.
Wandering Bard.
A woodland technique.
Not like this.
This land's protector is me.
This is one of the reasons I get annoyed with playing Forestcraft. Sometimes I feel like I'm very much on the offensive, and then other times I feel like I'm stuck on the defense and I can't do anything.
We've been bound, so I'm bound to protect.
Long live
A woodland technique.
My sword brings hope.
And when I first started playing, people said that sometimes it's really going first verse.
Thanks. Please come again.
We won't give up.
Okay. Let's increase our board state again. Let's blow that up.
I won't lose again.
Play one of these.
You have no right to tread here.
And then let's refill our hand.
A woodland technique.
And let's just weaken you because we can.
Don't give up.
My will is undying.
Negate fanfares. Okay. Did we do it? We did it.
A woodland technique.
Away with you.
Arisa, you...
Bye, Erica. I hope you're dead. She's not dead.
Why, Erica?
She's probably the character that I actually like the least, to be honest.
Oh.
Huh. I probably identify more with control players because that's mostly I prefer to play mid-range in Magic the Gathering, but control sometimes I feel like is absolutely necessary to do.
Now stay out of my way.
So the ability to like negate fanfares, earthrights, necromancies, vengeance feels like it would be nice. I wouldn't put it all on one card, but I would put it on like maybe a cycle of cards.
What just happened?
That's enough. You two are partners. Don't hurt her much, or you'll hurt yourself.
Erica?
I'm liking this guy now.
Arisa, I have my own path to walk.
Wait, Erica!
Please don't approach me again.
Erica!
I'm guessing he's in that one guild that they don't call a guild. Oh, don't get me started on Yu-Gi-Oh! And how it has paragraphs of text. There's a reason I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right around when 5Ds came out.
She's gone. If Eric is here, that means everyone else is here too.
No, he's
I'm
got
sure
an eye
they
patch,
are.
man. He's a pirate.
I'm gonna look for them. They might be as worried as I am.
I would love to make a Pirates and Navy Admirals Marines deck. That's what I would like to make in this game. But it's never going to be viable.
But how should I search? This town is so big.
Huh. Aren't you that girl from earlier?
Heard a big commotion over here, so I came running. Something happened?
What is that accent?
I don't know. What should I say to him?
Well, let us know if you change your mind. As the Guild of Justice, we can surely help in some way.
I'm gonna tell them the truth, and then see what we should do.
Oh, I have a bad feeling that you should have told the other two and not these two. I remember old school Yu-Gi-Oh! At one point when there was a specific combination of cards that there was physically no way to lose. That they had to ban a specific list of 40 cards. The Skull Servant deck. Where the only way you lose is if you're versing the exact same deck, and they go off first.
Can I go back to the guild with you? And then explain things there?
You bet you can. Let's get back then.
Alright. All of us said we'd help each other out. I'll explain everything to Maisha and Cetus, and then find everyone else.
Somehow I feel like this is going to end badly. There are the one problem I have with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's so many ways to win on turn 1.
I really tell you, those Magus folks don't make a whit of sense to me.
Not a lick of it. For all the brains they got, they always act like a bunch of fools.
Eleanor was just like, oh, wow!
Did we go back in time, or did you share everything?
She's got magic like you wouldn't believe. If only she'd use it right.
I wanted to ask, but is there anyone like Eleanor in the Blade Rights?
You bet your bow there is. The Marshal, but he's still recuperating. His health's not so good, you see. So the Under-Marshal's been calling the shots for a while now.
Oh, I see. Sorry for asking.
No, don't worry, don't worry. It's not the same without the Marshal yet, but we're doing just fine.
Back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I was a Destiny board player. If that means anything. I don't think it does anymore. It's gotten more support, I'm told, in more recent years, but it's still not viable.
The Under-Marshal can't use blades or magic, but her heart is good.
Maisha does have a good heart, doesn't she? She really seemed to care about me.
Strength and kindness are what make a blade right, and her heart's as strong and kind as they come.
It's not hard to see why Cetus fell for her so hard. Especially when you consider how they met.
Oh, there's a love story in the making here. I like this. Anywho, when it comes to card games, my favorite win cons are alternate win cons, which is one of the reasons why as bullcrap as it is, I do like Carl, because it is technically an alternate win con. Reducing max health to 0 sounds hilarious to me. If it wasn't like 20% of all the decks I ran into. Like in Magic the Gathering, I play Commander, and I have a Child of Alara deck. It's a 5-color deck where it's just running a bunch of cards that say, if this condition is met, you win the game. And I love doing that.
What? Cetus and Maisha?
Hey, no need to say it so loud.
Ooh,
sorry, but
girl, you gotta gossip.
That a secret.
Oh, alright. Got it. Cetus likes Maisha? Wow! I never legend.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. That seems real crazy.
It's cause the Undermarshal's such a charmer, we're able to give this land our all. And, speak of the devil, look and see for yourself.
Thanks for everything, Maisha.
Don't work too hard now. There's a lot more to life than your job.
Hey, you're as scrawny as ever, I see. Drop in later, we'll fix you some real home cooking.
I also ran an Ojama deck and a weird, like, zombie machine deck back in the day.
See? We love how kind she is, and so does everyone else in town.
I also ran a Black Scorpions deck. Those were my favorite, like, theme decks that I played back in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow, she's really popular.
You can say that again. That's our Undermarshal.
Ah, Arisa.
Oh, Cetus!
Already turned in a report, huh?
It's the same story every time. I didn't get the seal of anyone involved, and Eskamali's going to have to sort it out.
Classic Magus.
I know. Where are you off to?
I heard one of them is, like, banned now? I'm not sure which one. I think it's the guy with the hammer.
Seems like a young lady got dragged into something, so I figured I'd hear her out back at the guild.
I see. Mind if I take things from here, then?
Not one bit. We'll get back to patrol. Later, miss.
Okay, see you.
Now then.
They were nicer than I thought they would be.
Ah, yes, I beg your pardon, everyone. Thank you very much for your patience. Oh!
Oh!
Apologies, Cetus.
She is a
And
klutz.
thank you very much.
Don't sweat it.
Ah, Arisa, was everything all right with your friend?
I just wish that all of the Black Scorpion cards weren't so reliant on Don Zalug to function.
About that.
You can fill us in at the guild. Let's go.
So your friend was accompanied by a man wearing black garments and an eye patch?
Yes, they mentioned the eye patch.
Yes, and he was super, super scary.
He also stopped you and Erica from killing each other. Did you mention that?
Ooh, you're lucky to be back in one piece.
Huh? What do you mean?
I should elucidate further. The man you encountered was likely an opponent far more dangerous than Eleanor Gloria. He is Liard Black, the Marshal of Counter Solari, the Lord of Shadows, the very darkness lurking within this land.
Oh, that's the Stealth Guild. Okay.
He is an assassin who tears through the night, robbing life. He is a rebel who aims to turn this land's order to chaos.
Somehow I feel like we're not seeing both sides to this story.
But then why is Erica...
That I cannot say. But to think that she would be affiliated with Countess Solari.
Their minds are a mystery. No one can figure them out. The problem's what we should do, though.
Tiramisu?
Rules say to stay away from Counter Solari. As things stand, we can't act.
Indeed, that is true.
This is reminding me of the cipher pulls in One Piece now.
I'm sorry, you guys. This is my fault, isn't it?
CP9.
No, Arisa, you aren't to blame.
They're part of Isunia too. It's Isunia's problem to take care of. Our problem to take care of.
Cetus, I've made up my mind.
Oh yeah?
I shall spare you the details, but suffice it to say, we have no easy way to interact with Countess Solari. Even if someone in Countess Solari were to take the life of a common person, the most we would be able to do is search for the culprit. and acts of combat against the culprit are explicitly forbidden. If we were to ignore those prohibitions, we would incur harsh punishment from Escamoli.
So why do we have assassins guilds? Someone explain to me how that works in Ravnica too while we're at it. I guess it makes money, and that helps the economy in some roundabout way.
It's no use to discuss things with members of Counter Solari. Encounter 1 and combat is certain. We're therefore unable to lend you our assistance at this time.
I had a buddy that had an Exodia deck back in the day, and I've heard that that's gotten more support, but it's still like a gimmick.
Oh, okay then. I guess I'll...
However, I must say there is one thing that can be done. All guilds have the right to security. If any harm comes to the guild, then the guild is permitted to intervene against the one causing harm. If we were to exercise this right to security, then we would be able to assist you in small-scale combat, specifically a battle in which no life is taken.
So what you're saying is,
I've been rather long-winded, haven't I?
Yeah, you're
My
losing
apologies.
me here.
Allow me, then, to speak as straightforwardly as possible. Arisa?
yeah?
Do you not wish to become a member of the Order of Blade Rights?
Huh?
You're a foreigner. Is that allowed? Drowning in her eyes. Ah, I see you slipped in here, Crow Bronwyn. Yeah, we're back to Shadowverse.
Those weary eyes. That smile that didn't match them. She was there alone. She was all by herself and lonely, so I spoke to her. That was all. That was it.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know where to begin.
I thought for a moment that it had started to rain. My whole body was soaked, but the sky was despicably clear.
You're crying, man.
I'm looking for someone. Someone who can tell me.
At last, I realized how miserable I'd been. A drop of sweat trickled down my fur. What was I afraid of?
Oh, sweat.
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Maisha LaForge. Where I came from escapes me.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Do you know anyone here?
Nobody.
Then why are you here?
I don't know.
Those weary eyes of hers drew me in. I got lost deep inside them. They were ice. They were fire. It was almost as if I'd come down with some sort of malady.
Why are we getting this insight into what's his name's head?
Do you want to go
Cetus.
with me? To the Order of Blade Rights? Yes. I had come down with something. And that mismatch between her eyes and her smile was to blame. It was the only reason I could talk so much. We're a guild of justice, one that protects the peace and the people of Isunia. If you'd like, we could put you up.
If I may wish for such a thing, I'd like that very much.
I took her hand, and that's when it all started.
Cetus!
Maisha! Maybe her days in the Blade Rights washed that weariness away, but her voice grew clear. The color of her eyes, and the form of her smile. Once they finally matched, I realized I'd wanted to save her. The woman with the mismatched smile.
That is a very, very weird thing to say.
Cetus, why am I...
Because you're the best for the job. I'm just not the type to lead other people.
But me as Undermarshal, though? I doubt I can even unsheath the Marshal's sword. I'm surely not...
All of the members trust you. You're kind. And that kindness will save Isunia. That's enough.
But...
You guys are losing me. You're trailing off. What is this going on? Spellbook? Dragon Ruler? Judgment?
There won't be any problem. I'll be here.
Are you sure?
Her worried eyes seemed to tremble. The image of myself that I saw reflected there seemed so reliable.
I'm just gonna
It was almost
get absorbed
like my
into
desire to be needed had
the
spilled
romance
out from my
subplot
heart
here
into the
while you
world.
guys rattle on, I guess.
Cetus?
I always tell the truth. You're the one who's right for the Order of Blade Rights. But by no means was it an easy path. Some people refused to take her seriously, saying she was incompetent or unreliable. The Marshal fell ill, and Counter Solari's secret maneuvers began then. It was really one thing after the other, but even then...
I may not be capable of much, but my love for the Guild is second to none. Not even the Marshal surpasses me there. So if you would believe me, please fight together. I'll do what I can for this land and for you all.
Her smile gave me courage.
Huzzah!
Maisha LaForge. Where did she come from? And where is she going? I don't know. And I can't say I care. Because I know she belongs here.
So according to my notes, we've only ran into 2 guilds so far.
Maisha, I'm glad I put you in charge.
Cetus, I'll live up to your expectations. Wait and see.
So, okay, basically there's... Based off your description, it doesn't sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh card that exists. I feel like you're one paragraph of text short of what the card actually does.
Oh, I know. I know you'll act in the name of justice.
Oh, we got Maisha. That was a flashback. We got another just random flashback. Okay. Partners. I think it's weird that it asks me to download this stuff every time I click it, even though it's
what are you trying to say?
already been downloaded.
Well, if you were to join the Order of Blade Rights, Arisa, then we would be able to treat this matter as an infringement against one of our members.
Oh, now I get what they were saying before.
We would be able to exercise our right to security and thereby help you without running afoul of Escamoli.
You really don't have to do all that.
You proved your strength by helping out with our mission and beating those magical life forms.
I don't know if that's impressive or not.
That help was proof of your kindness. Strength and kindness are what make a blade right. That means you've got what it takes.
I'm just wondering where Rowan ended up at this point.
Aye, nay. We in the Order of Blade Rights wish to have you. What happens from there is dependent on your wishes.
Oh god, I forgot about
Join
Luna.
us.
What happened to Luna? She's like a 12-year-old now that's just got isekai'd. Oh god.
We would welcome you with strength and kindness.
Sometimes I forget that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have casting costs. I've just gotten so into Magic the Gathering in the last 4 years that I sometimes forget that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have casting cost.
join the Blade Rights?
We simply wish to be in service of this land.
I love this land. I love the way it all comes together. That's why I want to protect it.
It's cause the Undermarshal such a charmer, we're able to give this land our all.
I really like you guys. And I really, really respect you. So if I could join, I'd love to. But I can't.
Can't?
Sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I just thought that no one would believe me if I said anything. I'm not from this world. I came here from another one.
Okay, so we're finally letting the truth out.
My friend Losaria went to another world. I was chasing after her and I ended up here. So I can't be one of your members. If Losaria isn't in this world, if she didn't come here too, then I'll have to go to another world.
Ah, I see.
You guys are taking this extremely well, which is showing goodness for the plot, in my opinion. And good writing.
I know it has to sound crazy, but it's true. I'm really sorry.
There is no need to apologize, Arisa. We simply wish to be together with you.
This conversation has been going left, right, and sideways, Crow. I'm going to scroll up in my chat. I want to see... I'm trying to backtrack where this conversation started. Let's see. The vault was awful. No. Okay, so the current conversation stemmed from the fact that apparently I got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right around when Dragon Roller became a very, very meta. So apparently I dipped out of Yu-Gi-Oh! At a pretty good time. That seems to be where the conversation stems from.
Huh?
Certainly it pains me to know that we'll part, but that's hardly a reason not to join forces. It may have been coincidence that brought us together, but until the day when we must eventually part, I see no issue with remaining in each other's company.
But that would be like I'm using you guys.
No one would be using anyone. We would be joining the forces, working in union.
I owe you one, kid. All I want is to pay you back.
Maisha. Cetus.
Please forgive me, Arisa, but I'm going to ask you once again, would you please join the Order of Blade Rights?
Wait, did I pick a deck? Is this another alt conversation one? Cool.
Okay. Yes, I will.
Oh, how wonderful in that case.
Undermarshal, Cetus, you there?
Is something amiss?
Ooh, does this mean we get Arisa in a cool alternate outfit where she's wearing this outfit?
Murder. Looks like the work of Counter Solari.
Counter Solari? That means that...
Now, of all times.
I've heard about that.
Maisha!
I was told that that was pretty broken when I first started playing Shadowverse. That was like the first thing I was told, was that neutral Alice used to be really broken.
Sorry, Arisa. We've got to...
Can I go with you? I'm worried about Erica, and we're partners now.
You're right. Sorry about that. Let's head out.
Okay, I'll show you what I can do.
This guy's squinting. Who are you? Maisha. I'm actually kind of enjoying this story. I was told that the story the writing gets a lot better once we get past Morningstar, and it's not disappointing so far. I thought Arisa's story was pretty boring in Morningstar, to be honest. But this is actually really intriguing. There's just a lot of lore and world building here that it makes me really sad that we're eventually gonna have to leave this world and go to another one. Dark Feast bat with Moros. Man, we've barely done any fighting in this game.
We rushed here as fast as we could. What's the situation?
Approximately 1 hour ago, we discovered a body while out on a patrol. The head had been sliced clean off, and judging from the wounds, it's likely the work of Counter Solari. And, Under Marshal, this body looks like a fresh kill.
How long ago was that, Filson?
You searched the vicinity?
We did, but we didn't find a trace of anything.
Please excuse my lateness.
Maisha, that cut, what happened to you?
I crossed paths with a peculiar character, but I'm all right. I can still move.
Crossed paths with a peculiar character. Please tell me it wasn't Urias Formon.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I won't. So now, how do we proceed?
It's crazy that a deck that was 2 years old was still that powerful. It's like, hey, let's unban Black Lotus and Magic the Gathering for a week. See how out of control the game gets.
This is horrible. Who would do something like this?
Sorry, Maisha, but I have to leave you in charge here.
I actually understand the Urias hype now. I would say he's, by and far, probably my 4th favorite character. Urias Best Discordius.
All right then. Thank you very much.
This way, Arisa. Is this your first time seeing anything like this?
You know, this conversation you talked about, all the 14 broken decks, reminds me of the thing in Magic the Gathering we call the Great Unbanning. It's this weird fairy tale land where for a small period of time, there is no ban list, and the unset cards are legal in play. It is a chaotic time, where Magic is fun, and not fun at the same time. I feel like if you're gonna ban cards, you might as well reprint the cards that are banned, because you might as well like let the value stay stagnant. But Wizards is partially owned by Hasbro, I believe, so they're in it for the money.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, are you sure you'll be all right?
Just look up on YouTube The Great Unbanning. It's a hilarious thing. I think Quest for the Janklord did the video on it.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Counter Solari really does awful things, huh? Even though they're a guild, just like the Blade Rights.
They're assassins. Degenerates. There were once 2 sides to the Blade Rights. Suncore, which provided guidance to the people, and Mooncore, which vanquished evil. Suncore guided the people, and Mooncore sought out evil. Sun
Praise the
protected
sun.
the people with kindness, and Moon protected them with strength. But some mishaps split the two apart.
Mishap?
I don't know the details, but they say it had something to do with a keeper.
Uh-oh. That's the key word.
Keeper? Does he mean Nexus?
Sun rose, but Moon sank into the darkness, turning into a bunch of degenerates who swore never to worship the sun.
Blasphemy.
That's when they started calling themselves Counter Solari.
So the Order of Blade Rights and Counter Solari used to be one guild.
Yes. Those days are long past, but the resentment is still alive and well. That's why we're not supposed to interact with them.
Which Teferi? I mean, every Teferi is broken, but which Teferi specifically?
Yeah, but Cetus, the people in Counter Solari are bad. Why doesn't everybody get together and stop them?
The 4 guilds and 1 keep the balance of this land.
And 1.
And if the Order of Blade Rights and Counter Solari were to fight things out, the Magus Covenant would have their way in the meantime.
Have you seen the new Teferi in M21 that looks like it's okay in standard, but in every other format it breaks the game?
They think we're a bunch of pests mucking up their flower bed. They'd love to have us out of the picture. If we, Counter Solari, and Magus were all going at it, Escamali wouldn't just sit back and watch. The 4 guilds would harm each other, consume each other. And if we were to wear ourselves out, we'd have no way to keep Nicola Adele in check. And if he were to will it, this land would be destroyed.
It only really gets you another turn in the formats where it's multiplayer.
So that's why we can't do anything to Counter Solari. That's really a shame.
In standard, there's too much mono red aggro for you to ever get the extra turn outside of Simic Ramp.
But the way I look at things, that's just the way that Asunia is.
I've returned. All of the other members are now out searching. Are you well now, Arisa?
Yeah, I'm all better.
Something is amiss here, Cetus, for us to find such a fresh kill.
It's not normal for such meticulous people. This discovery shouldn't have happened for at least a few days, or maybe even upwards of a year.
Could it have been an error on account of the haste? Or could it be...
They left proof on purpose.
Something's coming.
It's this guy.
Look out!
Cetus, are you hurt?
I'm fine, but still. Seems they're after me. Maisha, stand back!
All right.
Can you do this, Arisa?
Yeah. Here goes. Erica, why are you with those people? They're really bad.
We don't know if this is Counter Solari's. These just look like generic assassins to me. Counter Solari assassin. Okay, fine game. Prove me wrong.
These bad things.
The false sun shall not rise.
The false sun shall not rise. Man, I almost forgot this was a card game. We kind of just got absorbed into like a weird interpolitical struggle. Meanwhile, we're having a side conversation about how Teferi is broken.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
Your fate's been set.
Juholin.
Looks like I'm retiring early.
The Edgelord Squad.
The path ahead is overgrown.
The battlefield awaits!
You're in for it now.
Can someone tell me a world where you would want to actually play this? Because we lost a game earlier just because I played it just to see if it would actually do anything. It feels like you just kind of puts yourself in a losing position. Scarecrows. Can't attack the enemy leader. Interesting. Well, if it can't attack the enemy leader, then I guess we go wide.
The forest was my teacher.
You're done for!
Survival is a battle, a woodland technique.
So I guess you want to play it when your opponent's about to go all in.
Get ready.
Let this world slip into chaos.
Like a fallen leaf.
You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here. It won't be long now. You think you're strong enough?
Night.
Away with you!
My hatred is forever.
Ow!
The night will be stained in blood.
This will end you.
Even should I fall.
Huh. That's an interesting card. I like it.
You have no right to tread here.
Hmm. Yeah, 5 mana 4/4 with an effect used to be considered good in Magic the Gathering. Now it's all about those 1 mana cards that have 3 things. Do I just want to remove it? No, let's do this.
Don't hurt me! This ends here! Bad people are evil! Stay away! Away with you!
My hatred is forever.
Hey, let's play!
I think I'm gonna win this game if she's gonna be losing this much life. Let's play randomness.
Oh, come on!
Come at me. Show me what you got.
Suppose I'll take that. Suppose I'll take that. Time to pay the piper.
on! Ow! Oh, come on! Yeah! Oh, come on!
Ah, now they have exactly enough.
Oh, come on! I don't want to lose, though.
Oh well. It's a funny meme play. We're gonna win against the AI with it at some point.
Stop doing all these bad things!
The false sun shall not rise.
Thank you for the curve.
End of the line for you.
Don't hurt me!
Big Bug Terraformer. Is that the one with the weird roach that just gets bigger and bounces to its hand?
Don't call me short!
Gobby's feeling hungry! Gobby's feeling hungry!
Stay away!
Okay.
Ow!
I want to win with that treacherous reversal at some point. Because it seems like it would be funny.
I like! Give me that! I like! Give me that!
Stay away! How about we have some fun? Whirling into action!
What do I want to do? Let's do this.
Oh, ouch!
Let's just clear the board.
My wind has died.
Yikes, that's a lot.
I like! Give me that!
Let's just make this goblin big.
Done for!
Armor weapons more! I like! Give me that!
If she's gonna do a lot of ping damage, I want to have a higher life total than her. Jormungand.
Get ready.
That's annoying.
The forest was my teacher!
It won't be long now!
Survival is a battle! A woodland technique!
Just play this.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
The night will be stained in blood.
This will end you.
Let this world slip into chaos.
Looks like I'm retiring early.
play! This ends here!
Keep those eyes healed! I mean, healed.
Suppose I'll take that.
Let's draw a card.
See you.
Okay, here's where we flood the board.
You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here.
I can't look!
And then we'll save the fairies back in case we need them. Because that's just gonna ping herself and then...
Even should I fall.
Another one? Another one.
Even should I fall. Even should I fall. My throat hurts.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! Yeah! Hey, let's play!
I'm not sure if I can turn this around here.
Don't call me short. Don't call me short.
You called?
Oh, come on!
That's what I needed. What are the options here? 3 damage to random enemy follower, summon 2 fairies. Let's do that.
Time to break some faces. You have no right to tread here.
Yeah! Yeah!
I think we just lose. Yeah, we lose again.
I lost.
There's too many big things. No. We refuse to take the easy way out. It's not very aloof, it's just that it runs out of gas.
Stop doing all these bad
Which
things!
is the sad thing about Forestcraft when you don't have legendaries. The whole point of the deck is we have a bunch of cards that put Greenwood Guardians in our hand, and we try to play as many of these as we can.
End of the line for you.
So our deck has a lot of synergy. The problem is
You have no right to tread here.
this deck is probably more efficient than mine. None. I have the Hanged Man in the deck, and that's it. I think that is the only legendary I actually have that's not a neutral in Forestcraft.
Even should I fall.
So this is a I made the best with what cards I had deck.
through!
This isn't Runecraft where you can just put every legendary in a deck and it can somehow be good.
Even should I fall.
I have a neutral legendary that I could probably put in this deck, but I don't think we're going to live long enough to see turn 10. How many green ones have we played? 2 out of 3?
The path ahead is overgrown.
Gotta carve a way through!
I'm going to say revolution points.
This will end you.
Oh, come on!
You're in for it now.
I wish I had a banish effect. I'm about to take 7 damage and there's nothing I can do about it.
You have no right to tread here.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Four, 3, 4, 4.
You're done for!
You think you're strong.
Away with you!
So we actually stomped them into the ground in that first game, then we threw it away just to play the Hangman.
How about we have some fun? Don't call me short!
The conclusion.
The conclusion, you say?
Fear not.
No, I think you're just going to trade with my 4-3.
Ow!
You're in for it now.
Oh, that's annoying. So that's a board wipe on a stick now. And I don't have a way to beat that.
The forest was my teacher.
It won't be long now!
Survival is a battle.
You have no right to tread here.
Don't hurt me!
A woodland technique.
I need you to die.
Oh, ouch! How about we
Oh,
have
of
some
course you had
fun?
another one.
The night will be stained in blood.
And that's going to be a board wipe every turn now.
Like a fallen leaf.
Oh, come on! Oh, ouch!
You have no right to tread here.
Hey!
I have no reason to not play these. They're just going to all die anyway.
The night will be stained
I feel
in
like
blood.
this is a deck that I could beat into the ground easily with any of my decks that aren't my Forest Craft decks.
Ow!
Even should I fall.
Which fighter can go the distance?
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's just give everything ward.
The distance. She's not letting up.
My retreat is forever.
You have no right to tread here.
I see you.
Okay.
See you next round.
now I lose. Here's a goblin.
Gobby's feeling hungry.
I don't want to lose, though.
Such is the problem with not spending money on games. We know that we can win, because we did practically win before we pretty much threw the entire game away that one time. So we're just going to keep Dark Soulsing our way into death until we win.
Stop doing all
Because
these bad things.
you don't truly lose until you give up
Sun shall not
and play a
rise.
different game.
Gobby's feeling hungry.
End of the line for you.
Can I craft it with my 0 vials?
Hungry. I like. Give me that.
So what I'm running is basically a bunch of removal and a bunch of followers.
Hey, let's play.
And we're gonna Unga Bunga go face till we win.
Entertain me.
What do you do? Nothing? Okay. So we'll play you.
You have no right to tread here.
We'll play you.
The path ahead is overgrown.
I like. Give me that.
Great.
I like. Give me that.
We're just gonna go wide and punch them in the face.
Get ready.
I'll hit preview if we lose again, so you can see what my card list is. I've actually tweaked this deck quite a bit, quite often. I've opened a lot more packs recently, so I could probably update it further with some cards from the new set. Other than that, I don't think much has changed.
You have no right to tread here.
Hey, let's play.
You're done for. You can still turn back.
The tried and true method of Unga Bunga go face will win eventually.
How about we have some fun?
You're in for it now.
This will end you.
Fear not, for I am here. Ow!
That's the first time we've taken damage this round. Airbound Barrage. It might be in my deck list. I don't remember.
Oh, ouch! Don't hurt me.
It won't be long now.
Armor weapons more. I like. Give me that. I like. Give me that.
Since they're playing a pain deck, it looks like they're now in a position where this doesn't mean anything to me, because it's too late now.
The conclusion.
Unless he wiped the board, which he's not going to, I win. How does it feel to win to fucking...
Give me that.
Stay away.
with Goblin?
Glory for the truth.
See, this is what it looks like when I'm having fun.
Why do they keep doing that?
When you beat someone to death with goblins. Because they had the shittiest draws.
Why? How could you do such terrible things?
The die has been cast. That is all.
Maisha, permission to detain.
In accordance with our right to security, permission granted.
The false sun shall not rise.
New glory for the true moon. Farewell.
They just killed themselves.
They took their own lives.
No. No, this is awful.
What was going through their heads? And what are we going to do with these bodies, Maisha?
In circumstances such as these, there's nothing we can do. We must simply report to Eskamali and await decision. Would you mind, Cetus?
Understood.
But why? What's going on?
Cetus often says that Countess Solari is a part of this land's balance, and I've been taught the same. But if I'm to speak my mind honestly, I don't believe that's true. This may not be the right thing to mention to a fledgling member like you, Arisa, but I have some information. Countess Solari is attempting to spark a war.
A battle?
I haven't revealed this to Cetus yet, but it's reliable information. As Countess Solari continue their assassinations and machinations, they steal weapons from the other guilds to build up their offense, and they're secretly aiming to take command of the capital.
Really? Where does this information source from?
Then we have to stop them.
Yes, you and I share that wish, but Eskamali has its rules. And most of the members think the same way as Cetus. They believe that Countess Solari helps keep the balance of things. I may be a skittish little child whose imagination has gotten carried away. Perhaps there's nothing to Countess Solari's plans. I'm not only skittish, I'm also weak. Weaker than anyone else in the Order of Bladewrights. My sword is passed down to me by the Marshal himself. It's incredible. It's a mystical sword capable of storing and releasing magic. But I can't unsheath it. I can't even take it from its sheath. I lack the power to even use simple magic.
Maisha.
I can't allow this to go on, no matter how weak or skittish I might be. I don't want harm to come to this land.
I mean, I guess you could just beat people with the sword while it's in the sheath.
I know how you feel. I know what it's like to want to protect something. To save something. Maisha, isn't there anything I can do?
What?
Erica? Huh? Erica, please wait!
Follow her, Arisa. We'll be fine.
I'm sorry. I'll help you, Maisha. I really will.
The plot thickens. Okay, let's check that out. This is what I'm running. E99B. Stuck on my keyboard. $8,140 more files to greet this deck. Yipes. So let's see, these are the new cards. Let's see. Deal 2 or 4 damage to enemy followers. This is determined randomly. Greenbrier Elf. This is a card that I would definitely add if I had, I guess. That right there is an effect that I wish I had. What set are you from? Ultimate Coliseum? Oh, I only have one of those, huh? Okay, let's edit this a bit. So I guess we'll take you out. And we can create you are better. I kind of see what we're working with. I haven't gone through my cards in a while, so I kind of feel like this is a good opportunity to just see what I have to work with myself, though. Do I want to run this? It was recommended. I might as well. Yeah, so we don't need those. The gold guard play 2 point is a good option. Yeah, you're right, this does seem like a good option. I actually kind of prefer that to this. And we're like really all in on this 2 mana cost, aren't we? Yeah, I'm thinking of what to take out though. Maybe I'll take out one of these, take the canopies. I'm just using it as a removal spell, really. Actually, let's take both of these out. We could probably swap that out for something more useful at the high end. What do we got this? What does this do? Nah. Harnessed Flame? Nah. Hmm. Oh, you Goblin Warpack? That is a good suggestion. Alright. Let's jump back into it. I'm probably gonna keep going for maybe another half hour. New Glory.
Where could Erica have gone?
It's a flexible card. I can... Enhance is probably one of my favorite mechanics in Shadowverse, for that reason alone. The way these guys sigh just makes them feel so disinterested.
You're one of the...
Who are you?
I'm Arisa. Erica's she's a partner of mine. Where is she?
Partner?
Partner?
Yeah, a partner. Maybe that's not what Erica's thinking, but it's what I'm thinking.
If that is the case, why would you be acting with them?
I like Avarice too.
Because the Blade Rights are all good people.
Idiot!
Hey, what are you doing?
You don't know a thing. Your eyes have been blinded by the false sun.
This guy's voice reminds me of David Lodge. I don't think it's him. It might be him, though.
Don't know a thing?
What's there to say? You're eliminated.
Why? Why do you guys always do such horrible things?
If I had to pick a favorite mechanic in the entire system, it would probably just be Evolve in general.
You don't know a thing.
Because I don't see a lot of things similar to it in other systems. Oof. Because it's like the one system that I don't have an easy way to, like, if I wanted to make a Magic the Gathering version of a card evolve, there's no real mechanic that describes it.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
Summon 2 white snakes.
You have no right to tread
shooter,
here.
Eh?
Straight shooter, eh? Yeah, my current Bloodcraft deck that I built for standard before the rotation hit was it was a Avarice deck. Now that I think about it, do we just draw cards? Although it's probably best to remove this.
You're lucky I'm
Straight
leaving.
shooter, eh?
Away with you!
Oh, Serpent King.
Oh, this is a snake deck.
The forest was my teacher. A woodland technique.
Let's just make
You're done for!
him big.
Survival is a battle.
Away with you!
Straight shooter, eh?
My king.
A woodland technique.
4 to the face.
Even should I fall.
Get ready.
White snake. Damn big snakes.
Like a fallen leaf.
no right to tread here.
Trespassers are more than welcome.
I think we'll pass turn here.
How though?
We're gonna take some damage, but we have some damage to take.
Ow!
I feel like this is the play.
We've been bound, so I'm bound to protect.
Because he's got Storm.
It won't be long now!
So we're just gonna punch face.
In kindness, there is strength.
Because she's gonna trade with something.
We won't give up.
Or not. I forgot about to read what their stuff does. Okay.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
You have no right to tread here.
Let's kill you.
You have no right to tread here.
This ends here!
You think you're strong enough? Away with you!
That's gonna turn into a dragon, right? No, bejeweled tortoise. Okay.
Even should I fall.
This will end you.
Okay, they're gonna wipe my entire board. Okay. So we lose.
Even should I fall.
Looks like
Probably.
I'm retiring early.
I think the smart play is
No
to
right to tread here.
draw cards. Am I dead? I think I'm dead.
Even should I fall.
Oh, come on!
Gobby's feeling hungry. I like. Give me that.
Okay, we have a board state. Can we keep the board state?
Oh, come on!
A curse upon you.
When in doubt, goblins go face. We did it. We lived long enough for goblins to go face. We're gonna play one of these for the memes,
You
though.
have no right to tread here.
How many of these have we played? Still haven't played 6 of these yet? Jeez.
I like. Give me that. I like. Give me that.
New glory for the true.
Yep. Unga bunga go face. The tried and true method.
The Blade Raids are all good people.
I think the main reason that I stopped playing Forestcraft is because I stopped getting
That
Forestcraft
archery
cards from packs.
Isn't from this world. You really are with her.
Stop! Quit doing this already!
You thought we feared death? We've been prepared since the age of our forebears.
I've never heard anyone use the word forebears in that context.
New glory for the true moon!
He killed himself.
Oh, why? Life is too important for that. How can you just take it and throw it away like it's nothing?
Easy, like this. I'm just kidding.
As Counter Solari continue their assassinations and machinations, they steal weapons from the other guilds to build up their offense. And they're secretly aiming to take command of the capital.
Should I build the roach deck? I hear it's cancerous to fight against.
No, there's no way. They can't. I want to chase after Nexus, and I want to help Losaria. But I can't just stand by while this land is in danger. I know how it feels to want to protect something important. To want to help. I'm gonna search for Erica. I want to talk to her one more time.
Yeah, Giguk said that he wishes that the Shadowverse was a paper format, because in that format you could at least smack your opponent's hand to the ground and then start hitting that roach with bug spray.
She's a good person. I'm sure that if I talk with her, she'll see. She'll see that you can't destroy what's really important.
Brush with the sun. Yeah.
Very well then, Leod. Take care of yourself.
His name is Leod. I forgot.
Don't die.
Don't die. Good words of advice.
Sure. You either.
Erica! There you are!
Leod, I have this. Take care of your own business for now. Arisa, why are you here?
I'm here to stop Counter Solari from hurting anyone else. Me and the people in the Order of Blade Rights are...
We might have worked together at one point. I might have been able to call you a partner. If you're going to work with them, though, things won't be the same.
Erica, please listen to me.
At least they're setting up Erica's story to actually be interesting this time.
What do you want me to listen to? You're abetting them. That says more than enough.
Abetting? But they're good people, so I just wanted to help them.
Idiocy. You don't understand a thing, Arisa.
Yes, explain how we don't understand a thing, so that we can understand a thing.
No,
that's how understanding
that's not
works.
True. Maisha and Cetus and everyone else in the Order of Blade Rights, they really care about this land. Everyone in the Order of Blade Rights, every last person, they're all good people.
Oh?
Why are you with Counter Solari, Erica? They're the scary ones, taking lives and throwing their own lives away. Why are you with people like that, Erica?
There wouldn't be any point in explaining to you now. So I'm going to remove you before you become an obstacle.
That feels out of character for Erica, but then again, I don't claim to know Erica's character.
No. No, I don't want to fight with you, Erica.
Thank you for being consistent, Arisa.
Then stand still. I don't want to get hurt any more than you do.
Then don't fight.
This will end in an instant!
No, it's going to end with a drawn-out card game. It's probably going to eat up at least 5 minutes of my time. Longer if I lose.
But I don't want to fight you.
This will end in an instant!
That's a curve.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
You have breathed your last!
Time for target practice.
I owe those women a debt, you see. Straight shooter, eh?
No turn 1 storm.
I must return. Vex, I can't lose here.
Well, let's just kill it.
Not like this.
Straight shooter, eh?
I don't really have a reason to play it.
Conflict is everything.
Gain storm if you have an allied commander. Oh, now that's a play.
Straight shooter, eh?
My conviction does not waver.
Now we could do this.
You have no right to tread here.
Do this.
Trespassers are more than welcome.
Straight
smack into this again. There was so many ways to play that turn. That's what I like about the Greenwood Guardian deck. There's a lot of variety in how you play, but eventually you're going to play out your hand and it's going to be like, well, I'm on top deck mode. What do you do? Subtract 1 for the cost of all commanders in your hand. That's not good news for me. I'm gonna just kill that.
My teacher.
You're done for!
Survival is a battle. A woodland technique.
Straight shooter.
I'm gonna continue to smash face.
Conflict is everything. You'll never touch Amelia.
It won't be long now.
And he's gonna trade now, so I don't have to.
I am one with the spear.
I am one with the spear.
I'm retiring early.
Okay,
You have no right to tread here. You have no right to tread here.
and ping.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Synergy. Oh, how I missed thee.
Waver.
Let me count the ways.
It won't be long now.
You think you're
away with you.
Live long, Amelia.
Even should I fall,
your fate's been set.
Go Holland.
You'll never touch Amelia.
It all ends here.
Amelia before all.
even should I fall, you're in for it now.
Do we meme play? Okay, let me just read.
The forest was my teacher.
You have no right to tread here.
A woodland technique.
And we'll save that for when we're about to die.
Even should I fall.
Flash, in the name of glory.
Arthur the Night King.
You'll never touch
I
Amelia.
can't lose here.
What the? Well, we're definitely not dead.
Not like this. A woodland technique.
May the dark clouds be dispersed.
Yeah, that seems to be the plan.
My conviction does not waver.
I've got a real bargain for you. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay, can I clear the board with these goblins?
Gobby's feeling hungry.
Probably should have attacked first.
A woodland technique.
Let's get rid of you, because you're the most damage on the board.
I like. Give me that. I like. Give me that.
A violation.
Give me that.
Thanks! Please come again!
I like. Give me that.
No!
Flash, in the name of glory.
Another one.
May the dark clouds be dispersed.
I can't lose here.
I am annoyed.
You have no right to tread here.
Which fighter can go the distance? Leave it to me!
100 battlefields, 100 prizes.
Even should I fall.
Ow!
See you next round!
Huh. Can I draw my way out of this?
The forest was my teacher. A woodland technique.
No retreat.
That's not lethal if I kill this.
Twilight.
The path ahead is overgrown.
Fuck it.
Take my blade of resentment.
I've got a real bargain for you.
Infallible spear. Inevitable victory. Tear through.
Thanks! Please come again.
100 battlefields, 100 prizes. violation of the casa. Twilight.
May the dark clouds be dispersed.
Raise your blade.
Erica!
This is, yeah. I don't know if that would have won me the game though. I still think I would have just died on the crackback of their next
This will
turn.
end in an instant.
That's a curve. We'll keep it. Cause we kind of just ran out of steam.
You have breathed your last.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
I must return back to my can't lose here.
Not great
like
shooter,
this.
eh?
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Conflict is everything.
We're probably gonna play till we beat this match, and then we'll probably close off the stream before we get to that 4-hour mark. Anyway,
my conviction does not waver.
Straight
let's
shoot.
go for the mana efficient play.
May the dark clouds be dispersed. You have no right to tread here. No.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
Now we just evolve this for more damage.
Break the law? You a straight shooter, eh?
100 battlefields, 100
Wayne of the Round
causes.
Table.
You are done for.
Well, whatever he hits, we get a Greenwood
On this
Guardian.
blade I vow victory.
Looks like I'm retiring early.
Okay, let's
Straight
run
shoot.
into this.
Looks like I'm retiring early.
We're gonna Greenwood Guardian.
No right to tread here.
Greenwood Guardian.
No right to tread here.
Synchronization.
Twilight.
Yeah. That's what we like to see. The lovely ladies.
In the name of glory,
Oh god, this guy's back.
I must return back to
Oh,
my
please
home
go
land.
away.
Won't be long now.
Someone awaits my return.
Even
I
should
can't
fall.
lose here.
This might stall so that we can get a big board going.
Hey, let's play. It won't be long now. You think you're strong enough?
Force them to trade into it.
My conviction does not weight is everything.
Even should I fall,
Raise your blade.
So much storm.
See you next round.
Thinned their board a little
Real
bit, though.
bargain for ya. Oh, come on!
I can't lose here.
Yeah, I think we just lose.
The path ahead is overgrown.
you have no right to tread here.
What's making them take less damage?
You have no right to tread here.
This ends here.
You think you're strong enough? Away with you!
I thought it did 3 damage.
Retreat!
Oh, that's me misreading the cards there. If I knew it did 2 damage, I would have killed the one with Ward.
My love is a sinful red.
Even should I fall,
You'll never touch Amelia!
even should I fall.
Ow! Ow!
Now I'll take that treacherous reversal now if you're gonna top deck it to me. No? Okay.
I lost.
No, we do not take the easy way out. I actually think the pre-con deck sucks. That's just my personal opinion. It's just, hope you get to turn 7, the deck. And maybe invoke what's-her-name, Mary.
I don't want to fight you.
This will end in an instant. You have breathed your last.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
Leave it to me!
Straight shooter, eh?
You wouldn't.
The problem with the Greenwood Guardian deck is you generally don't have time to play 6 Greenwood Guardians because you're focused on killing everything else.
Straight shooter, eh? Looks like I'm retiring early.
You have no right to tread here.
Live long, Amelia.
100 battlefields, 100 prizes.
You have no right to tread here.
Trespassers are more than welcome.
You're done for.
Leaving
Yeah,
the
that
forest is leaving so soon?
that seems to be the case with most of my decks.
Raise your blade.
You are done for.
Okay, glad I made a
I shall
4-1.
overcome all.
But how, though?
The forest was my teacher.
I owe those women a debt, you see.
I'm just gonna trade with this anyway.
Break the law? Straight shooter,
A woodland technique.
I need to get damage
The
in where I
order will
can.
remain. Raise your blade.
You'll never never touch Amelia!
It won't be long now.
I shall overcome all. Like a fallen leaf.
Okay, 1.
You have no right to tread here. No
2.
right to tread here.
2 damage.
Live long, Amelia.
We're just gonna trade, so we'll leave the 3/3 behind and trade.
You think you're strong enough? Away with you!
The order will remain.
As long as we have 20 life, that means that we'll be able to backpedal for a turn or two. And there's Arthur. It's over. We basically have to get their life down.
Lose here.
Which fighter can go the distance?
I could summon 2 fairies, or I could summon 2 fairies.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play!
Away with you!
Get that.
May the dark clouds be dispersed.
Even should I fall.
100 battlefields, 100 prizes.
Oh, come
I can't lose here.
That might buy me time.
He's feeling hungry!
Time to break some faces.
No!
She's not letting up!
I've got a real bargain for you.
See you next
I
round!
can't lose here.
That bought us time.
He's feeling hungry! I like! Give me that! I like!
Twilight.
Give me that!
Not like this.
I like! Give me that! I like! Give me that! Give me that!
So far away.
Infallible spear, inevitable victory!
I must return back to my homeland.
I can't lose here.
And
Forest
that's
was my
the
teacher.
game, right?
A woodland technique.
I like! Give me that! I like! Give me that! I like! Give me that!
What have you?
We pulled one out.
Enough of this, enough!
When in doubt, go face. And it's because of Kant that I love Kant, because of plays like that, where creating 4 goblins just stops them from killing me.
No! How come?
Summoning 4 goblins is nice. Summoning 4 goblins with ward is nice and annoying for the opponent.
I don't have any desire to fight you either. But you've taken this on, and so have I.
This isn't right!
Would you believe me?
Especially if it buys
Even
me
if
time
I
to
were
get the
tell you
evolved
of all
ones.
of the misdeeds of the Order of Blade Rights?
Yes, I would actually like you to tell me all these misdeeds.
We simply wish to be in service of this land.
I love this land. I love the way it all comes together. That's why I want to protect it.
It's cause the Undermarshal's such a charmer, we're able to give this land our all.
No, I don't believe you! You have to be confused, Erica! I mean, Maisha and Cetus and everyone else is so nice! That's not a lie! No, it's Counter Solari! They're the ones who do horrible things. They take people's lives, and they attacked us. So, why?
Praise the sun.
Why indeed? I don't believe what you're saying either. How could I ever believe you?
Ah!
It was because of you that we were able to defeat Nexus. I'm grateful to you, and I even respect you. But even so, no. Precisely for that reason, I have to stop you here. You'd be heartbroken if you knew it all. So now...
Yes, so let me know.
Get ready!
Oh, that's a great cliffhanger for us to end the stream on. I don't know how much of her story is left, but if it ends up ending early next time we resume, we'll probably just start Erica's story. But I think this is a good dropping off point. It's been fun. We had a lot of conversations, and I look forward to talking with you all again, because it's actually just fun to go down memory lane and see what card games have been like in the past. Everyone's preferences and metas. It's one of the reasons why I keep coming back to Shadowverse, is because when I'm streaming it, you guys actually basically help me reaffirm my interest in card games in general. Story's not half bad to boot. If only Magic the Gathering's story wasn't in books that I had to buy separately. I'd probably play a lot more of it. Until next time, bye-bye. True that.